Coming up on Look Today, well, a P-Tech Student Expo took place at the TechSmart campus in Malta. I've got details. And we've got an update on the Saratoga Hospital expansion plans. More on that coming up. And a new curriculum is introduced to the Division Street Elementary School in Saratoga Springs. I've got those details. And it's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson, and this is Look Today. In tonight's program, I sit down with Elisa Del Signore. She's a volunteer coordinator for the Glens Falls Food Co-op, and she's here to talk about the importance of locally grown food and the co-op's upcoming event on May 22nd. I also sit down with Mark Westcott. He's a former supervisor for Warren County, and he's here to talk about the recent debate over the supervisor form of government versus a legislative form of government. Plus, we've got your weather for the Tri-North counties, but first, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, the P-Tech Student Expo took place at the TechSmart campus in Malta. 9th and 10th grade students from the upstate region gathered at the TechSmart to present their projects. Now, the projects explored computer science, entrepreneurship, clean energy, and mechatronics. Now, we were at the expo and spoke to one of the students, Noah Middleton. He's a 10th grader.
We're here doing our final project for the TechSmart program, and it's basically just an overview of everything that we learned this year. And out of all the 4 pathways, I chose clean energy just because it's interesting, fun, there's huge potential for it in the future. You can make a lot of money doing it, and it saves the earth.
These kids are so impressive. Well, as a P-Tech program comes to a close for the year, sophomore students will have the chance to discuss their chosen projects with professionals and consider early college classes for next year. Well, we spoke to Laurel Logan King. She's the assistant superintendent of the Ballston Spa School District.
The event today is focused on our freshmen and our sophomores. This is a capstone culminating expo for them for the year. This is an opportunity for all of our students in 9th and 10th grade to show what they have learned through the program through the entire year. And it's been just a wonderful year for them. We've seen such growth in them, and we have such an outstanding group here today.
Laurel, by the way, has been very involved with that program. We've worked very closely with her and the rest of the team at Ballston Spa for the past 2 years in developing Tech Talks. In other news, well, we have an update on a story we've been following. The Saratoga Hospital is waiting on the City Council to vote on the facility's expansion. Well, the vote will determine whether the $14 million hospital expansion on Morgan Street can begin. Now, the process has been delayed because 2 of the City Council members recused themselves due to indirect financial interest. Now, to see the full meeting, check your local listings on Look TV. We tape this meeting every 2 weeks and present it unedited in its entirety. And you can catch up on all of the City Council news by doing that. Switching from news to weather, well, spring weather has returned with temperatures in the 60s. Let's see how the rest of the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. And back to the news. Well, Division Street Elementary School in Saratoga hosted a Project Lead the Way launch showcase. In 2014, Saratoga became the first district from Maine to Maryland to pilot the new engineering curriculum for elementary students. And so far, it's been a great success. And the program has been introduced to new schools each year. Well, the program includes robotics, computer programming, and engineering. We spoke to Jim Nair. He's the instructional technologist for the Saratoga Springs School District.
Today we have 11 school districts from across the state visiting the Saratoga School District to look at the Project Lead the Way launch elementary curriculum and how Saratoga has implemented that program.
That's really what education should be about. In other news, well, the SPAC Board of Directors elected 2 new members. As SPAC's 50th anniversary season commences, the board welcomes Sonny Bonaccio and Richard Higgins. A lifelong resident of Saratoga Springs, Sonny also serves on the board of Saratoga County Chamber of Commerce, involved with the Universal Preservation Hall, homeless people, and Cafe Lena. He's also the president of the Saratoga Builders Association. And Richard Higgins, well, he served many years on the Shelters of Saratoga board. Congratulations to both. Up next, I sit down with Elisa Del Signore. She's a volunteer coordinator for the Glens Falls Food Co-op. She's here to talk about the importance of locally grown food and the upcoming event on May 22nd. Plus, I also sit down with Mark Westcott. He's a former supervisor for Warren County, and he's here to talk about the recent debate over a supervisor form of government versus a legislative one. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? Give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000.